Looks like from the outside, you have a very strong conscience about the culture, building up the people, and not to talk about any other companies, but it seems like people who enter Klaveness has a tendency to stay there for many, many years, which means that it's a good place to be. How would you break down the culture? Obviously, there are different companies inside this organization, but maybe they all have a common theme and a common way of approaching business.
I think so. I think it is, as I said, the company has been around for close to 80 years. And I think the mentality is, again, always be a bit curious, experiment, and also having the willingness to experiment. Meaning the culture that, what we have this mantra, try a little, learn a lot. And that is quite important, because if you're not willing to try and to fail, you're never going to succeed. Because if you are too afraid of failing, you will never dare to experiment. So I think this curiosity, this drive is something that has been a reasons why Klaveness has been a successful group over many years. And as you know, if you look back in history books, there are a lot of ship owners that are not there anymore, because it's a really difficult industry to navigate, and fortunes are easily lost. So this, but it's also a company that is long-term minded, but also conservative. That you know which risks you take, and you plan. And I know the best way to lose my job is to if I don't have cash.
Yeah.
No, we are. So basically, you ensure that you plan your business, you plan your cash, you have conservative balance sheet, because there are so much risks in this industry if you're not really running your shop in a relatively conservative financial way.
But still, you have 12 people there, and you of course have the entire organization. So a lot of people who listens to this podcast wants to make an exciting and fulfilling career. And you've probably seen so many talents come inside the organization. Some go all the way to the top, some maybe disappear for a while. Do you have any perspective on talent development? Have you seen anything that works in the long run? Because it seems like, of course, shipping is an industry where you sort of have to build, knowledge on top of knowledge and always be curious. So in your mind, if you have any advice to talents who wants to have an exciting career, have you seen anything, principles that is very important to apply in order to build that career?
I think if you start up, from a company's perspective, I think it is, for Klaveness, we are a small shop. That means if you end up in our company, you can always find a place in another part of the group if that is opportunity arise. But I think for us, we've seen to attract talent to our business. I think the fact that we are introducing some sort of mission. It's not only money; it's something more, because you get a bit tired. I mean, if it's only money, and of course we are built differently. You and me, Christopher, we are built differently, but we see that young people are attracted to something more than money. It's something that you are developing new solutions. You're on the forefront of testing out the newest in energy efficiency measures. You're developing new commercial models with your customers that no one else are doing. You're building new concepts that are solving big challenges and waste and inefficiency in the industry. That you are testing out new digital solutions. I mean, I think that has been one of the keys for Klaveness to attract talent, is that you are innovative. You are being a part of something more than just trading excellence and buying and selling ships. Yeah. So, and I think for a young man or woman coming into the industry, I think you have to find what drives you. What makes you wake up in the morning and love to go to work? And at least the way my mind is built is, and I have always been more attractive on building systems that can create value for customers and for shareholders over time. And that's why I'm so fortunate to work in the company I work for.